Hi Gemini, welcome to the harsh truth. This takes a look at what's really going on in your love life, whether it's you're coupled or not. For some of you, it might resonate for another area of your life, so just take it where it resonates. I'm not going to say what month or year it's for, because the idea is whenever you see it, it resonates. I have shuffled these off camera. I don't do it on camera. It messes with the cloth and the mic. It's a general reading, and I do get specific, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Check your moon, rising, or Venus sign for a more rounded picture, and also other channels as they do. Well, I don't know if they'll do a version of this or not. I just kind of came up for it with it. But I did get the idea for this spread. I'll leave that down below. It's shucks, Fairy Goddess, Fairy Tarot Godmother, Fairy Godmother Tarot, Fairy, okay. Anyway, the link is down below, and it was in 2 places, so I linked both places, but I'm pretty sure it's Fairy. All right, hold on. Now I got to check it because I don't want to mess it up here. Oh, shucks. Hang on a minute. Okay, it's fairygodmotherfortunes.wordpress.com, and then it also shows up in the Eclectic Tarot forum. So, yeah, just wanted to give credit where credit is due. I like this spread. So, did I cover everything? I'm recovering from allergies. I get it every season when the barometric pressure and all that stuff starts floating through the air. So my voice sounds ragged, but I feel a lot better than my voice sounds. So here we go. 10 of Wands reversed. The mutual energy between you and another person. That is possibly taking on too much responsibility, maybe avoiding responsibility. Maybe feeling like you just can't anymore. Okay. If I have to cough or sneeze during the reading, I will do my best to throw the mic across the room or whatever I have to do, because it comes in waves. So, can you see all that? Yeah, you can. All right. Little guys up here. Come on now. Very clear picture of what's going on. There you are. Well, shucks. Okay, so we have what you want to be true. You don't want to walk away. You don't want to have to just be, you don't want to be ghosted. You don't want to do any ghosting, okay? You don't want the doom and gloom, the feeling of doom and gloom, like, oh, this is happening again. You don't have to feel guilty. I think where this is coming, this anxiety is coming from, is that you might possibly be feeling guilty, and you don't have to feel that way. You also, all right, hold on, I feel a cough coming, hang on. I'm going to try and just shield it, sorry. Pardon me. I'm going to clip you back on here. I'm sorry about the sound. Cover your ears if it's going to bother you. Okay, I hope we're straight. Okay, so, you don't want to feel anxious about this connection or with this somebody or about your love life. What is true is that you tend to feel guilty a lot about a lot of things. You tend to, you might be prone to anxiety. So maybe you're worried not because, this person is giving you a reason to be anxious, or your love life is cause for concern. It's actually because you might have an underlying issue with just feeling anxious in general. And what you want to happen is you want to be able to be okay by yourself. You want to have all things settled when it comes to you. You want your own backyard clean. You want to just worry about yourself and your money. This is a solitary queen, or it could just be the energy, if there's men watching this, which I'm sure there are. The energy here is being self-sufficient on your own. What you don't want to happen is, again, with the anxious, worry, confusion, you don't want to be imprisoned by this anxiety and being afraid of the future and not knowing what's going to happen. And lo and behold, what is going to happen is you're going to be happy. You're going to be okay. So you don't need to worry. We could end the reading right here, doggone it, because that's a good outcome. All right, let me clarify a few things here. This is, you don't want to be ghosted. You don't want to be not regarded. You don't want to just, like, lose interest. I get the feeling that you're kind of in and out of a lot of relationships for the Geminis that I'm reading for, because maybe you just feel like it's just too much responsibility and too much work. It's, I think you lose yourself in love. For the Geminis I'm reading for, I think you get head over heels and you have sort of this unrealistic, wonderfully romantic time, and then becomes like where you kind of lose yourself in that person, or they might, it's like this back and forth where they might lose themselves in you, and then it just burns out and you just walk away. So this is saying that you want it to be true, and maybe that's the case because you are at the point where you feel like you don't know where you end and the other person begins, and vice versa. So maybe you're ready for a break right now from that person, because at first I thought, oh, you don't want to be ghosted, you don't want to walk away. But at the same time, this is what you want to be true in this position. So you probably are needing a break, and you're feeling guilty about having to steal time away for yourself. You don't want to be true. Eesh. That's not good. This is somebody that's got very high expectations, somebody that might be fooling around outside of the relationship, man or woman, and they're avoiding accountability and not wanting to talk about it, and you don't want that to be true. You don't want to have fallen for this person and now you feel kind of dependent upon them, and then they're screwing around on you. You want it to just be that you guys are still in the throes of love and kind of caught up with each other. You don't want this to be true over here. So it develops as I go, the reading. You really want this person unto yourself. You don't want to have to walk away. You don't want it. You don't want to be ghosted, and you don't want, you still want to be caught up in this person. It might be an unhealthy attachment though, just to be aware of that. What you don't want to be true is that somebody is fooling around on you, and it's just, they're not going to be accountable about it and tell you the truth, and it's going to cause you a lot of anxiety because you know what you know without knowing, and if somebody doesn't admit to it, it drives you crazy. All right, what is true? This one's going to take longer than the other one, I think. Oh, what is true? Well, you're not backing down, that's for sure. You're not going to feel guilty about it, but the caution, or well, you're going to fight for it. Just be careful, though, what you're fighting for. Okay, this might not be something that, there's a lot of work involved, okay? Maybe this is about you working to not feel guilty, or to not have the anxiety that you have, and know that it's not you, and to stand up for yourself and stand for your convictions, and know that whatever this person is doing, it's not your fault. You don't have to feel guilty. It's not your fault, okay? You want to be able to take care of yourself. You're going to be happy. What you don't want to happen, let's take a look at that. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. Ooh. Oh, double whammy. You see that? Moon reversed twice. You really don't want this. If you're going to make a commitment with this person, you don't want this anxiety and this confusion and wondering what the heck's going on for the next, if you do make a commitment to this person. This is double down. They double down on this. So to me, this is caution, saying do not. I'm glad this is a knight, because it's not quite the queen or king yet. I feel a sense of caution here that you might need to hold back for a while until this gets sorted, because this looks like someone is not being honest about the shenanigans they're up to, and you're going crazy with anxiety and feeling like you have to stand up for yourself and fight for this and that, and you're really working hard and whatever, and this one over here is doing some shady stuff, causing anxiety. You're feeling guilty, but it's not you, it's them that's doing it, and you wish you could just go back to being kind of in love and that whole loving feeling that you had with that person, and you might have gotten a little caught up, which is, but you want to feel like yourself again. You want to feel stable and secure and like you can take care of yourself again. You don't want this anxiety, and you certainly don't want to be committed to somebody. It's going to just take it for granted to where you don't know which way is up or down in the relationship. And I'm going to leave these lie right here. What's going to happen is you're going to be happy. How that's going to happen is going to be up to you and what you decide to do with what you might suspect, should I say, okay? Live life to the fullest. Okay, when you get caught up in this right here, there's a tendency to be to kind of forget yourself and your self-care, and forget, whether it's paying bills or just, grooming, that sort of thing, and everything can kind of become about some other person, especially when you're anxious and wondering what they're doing. Oh dear, there goes the microphone. Hold on, sorry. So sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Bear with me. It's gonna get loud here. Hang on. Sorry. Really sorry. Little snafu. Anyway, what I was saying was there tends to be a forgetting of yourself and you get kind of, at first it's fun, right? You're over involved with somebody and you're like, oh my gosh, we love each other, and just and you kind of lose yourself. But if this is going on, it becomes really almost painful, because you wake up and it's been, you know, X amount of months, and it's like, where did I go? And all of a sudden it's just always about the other person, because you're so anxious and wondering what's going on, and round you go, you know. So you need to get back to being this and living your life to the fullest, okay? All right, Gemini, I hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you liked this reading. Okay, all right, take care.